Hello all my fishy friends and welcome back to another Stay Fishy adventure. Today we are at the largest tourist attraction in Oregon State with my new friends, Victor and Brooke. Land Shark Outdoors, our first ever collab is in the house. And we're in Oregon and we're on a really cool food adventure. This trip is more about food than it is about fishing, but we have a really cool adventure planned for tomorrow. But with no time to spare, let's go see what this cheese factory is all about. I got one word for everybody, moo. Moo. Taste test.
Oh yeah. Is it moo-tastic?
It is very moo.
No, this is good.
You know, honestly, it tastes fresh. It's like stupid as that sounds, it tastes fresh. It tastes like it hasn't been sitting in a grocery store for weeks.
Right.
See, she's laughing, she knows. Right? Milked yesterday.
So everybody. These guys actually came all the way out from Florida to film with us with our Addicted Fishing channel. But today we're starting out the Stay Fishy video. We're gonna film for the next 2 days with these guys. So it's super exciting. They have a really, really awesome channel. Go check it out, the link's in the description. It's called Land Shark, and they live down in Florida and do all kinds of cool fishing, and they have a love for cooking like I do. So this is gonna be a fun week. We got some cool recipes in store. And this cheese is just the way to start it. Moo la la. So right here down below us is like the main factory floor for the cheese, it looks like. And the cool part about Tillamook cheese is it's all family owned. So all the local farmers that raise the cows, that raise the milk, that makes this awesome cheese. And just about everybody down here working in the factory is local from the Tillamook areas. So it's really cool. It supports the entire community. It's kind of a deep-rooted thing. I'm actually from Oregon, so I've been coming to this place since I was a kid. So it's really cool to get to share with somebody who's never got to see this before. Giant bathtubs of milk.
Where does the whey go? Right here.
It goes the way. All right, guys, time for ice cream. I think we earned it. Well, what do you guys think?
Dude, chocolate chip cookie dough, banana split. That's 2 scoops right there.
I got banana split and how now brown cow.
I got caramel swirl and coffee almond. Both are very good. These guys are crazy for getting cones. The bowl was definitely the way to go.
People might say you spoil your dinner if you eat dessert first, but I think those people are crazy. Couldn't do it, everybody. I couldn't muscle 3 whole scoops. I got like 2 3/4, and I'm hurting, and I'm dehydrated, and I'm ready for the next part of the adventure. Next thing on the docket, we're gonna walk the plank. Well, you all might be wondering what these big steel traps are. We're going crabbing. Where we're at today, we're in this big bay that goes out into the ocean right here in Tillamook, and there's this big pier that goes right out into the middle of it, and we've been told that we can get some Dungeness crab, and that is one of my absolute favorite meals in the entire world, especially when they're so easy to get like this. We're just gonna swing in, we're gonna bait our stuff. We're gonna use chicken for bait today, so we got a few different things of chicken. Got some legs and thighs. I got some steelhead from our trip that we were just on, fishing with Big Dave and Mr. Nick Popov. And then we got these traps, which we're gonna bait, hike out into the pier, drop them in. Then we're gonna come back at about 8 or 9 o'clock and check them and see if Mother Nature gave us a full pot of crab. So they have to be males and they have to be a certain size. So we have our little measure, and we'll be able to show you once we start looking at these crab what a male and a female look like. So let's get these baited and let's get them in the water. 2 chicken eggs. Geronimo! go! I love throwing stuff off the bridge. And now we wait. We got the Pelican Cream Ale. Very, very delicious beer. I actually drank this last night. Yummy.
Shot of water to stay hydrated.
Yep, just some water. Cheers. So in the last episode, where I found my zombie deer, I tried to order some potato salad and it didn't have pickles in it. So I said, I'm not eating that potato salad. But this one, it's loaded with pickles. And big chunks of eggs.
It does, it doesn't.
So good. Okay, everybody, we're out here. We're checking our first one. There's 2 big ones. Oh my God. I think those are males. The one especially might be a keeper. I don't know. Let's look. Female. Oh, it is a male.
Oh.
Okay, let's measure it. Oh, just under by about a ½ inch. So you can tell this one's a male by this little carapace right here on the bottom of it. The female, I'll show you. The other one in the trap is a female, and it's a lot wider. So this is the male. That's what a Dungeness crab looks like. But nonetheless, it's not big enough. We're gonna send it back. See you later, little bunny. Woohoo! So you can see the female there. That tail on him is much wider. Very, very obvious of why it's a female. By the way it is. And she's a cute little one.
Give me that measure.
Oh, here you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Later, sweetheart. Okay, next spot. This one is deeper. This might mean something. Empty.
Lift it.
What's it called? You know?
Oh, crab hawk.
Crab hawk?
Hawk.
Hawk.
H-A-W-K. There's hawk. Yeah, hawk. There's crab daddies that are more like triangular. Some people put them on the fishing pole, but again, I can't fling it out that far on a fishing pole. But I can totally take this and just fling it out there.
Very cool.
You know, and I can bypass all you guys.
The little one got out.
They're all
Well, we're calling this operation, everybody. I think we're gonna need to come back to the coast because the last video we made down here on the beach you guys loved. We were razor clamming, so go back and check that video out. It's a really fun one. But no crabs this evening, but we still have a plan for tomorrow, and we're definitely gonna be getting fish for what we're doing. I'm not gonna give it all away quite yet, but we're going out in the ocean. So we're gonna donate our chicken to our new friend here. We're gonna take these pots, throw them in the truck, and go get a good night's sleep so that we can have a fun day tomorrow.
I've seen you.
So you know what I'm talking about now?
Were you the one that caught the massive steelhead the other day?
Yeah, just the other day.
That you didn't, you touched it.
Yeah, I grabbed it out of the boat. Yep.
Yeah, and you fought it for like a half an hour, and
Yep.
you're like a quarter of a mile down the river.
Exactly. Yeah, we ended up getting it. It was my biggest one ever.
See?
Yeah.
I've been watching.
Right on. Thank you.
I was like, I kind of thought you looked a little familiar.
The dog's in the truck. You would have recognized the dog. Well, it's great to meet you.
Thank you.
Jordan.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, great
So
to meet you.
nice to
Yep,
meet
thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thank you guys.
Good, Jordan.
I'm Josh.
Good
Nice to meet you.
man. So that is what fishing and outdoors is all about, everybody. Making new friends. And it's so common that you come out to new places like this and run into random people that just want to be friendly and want to be nice. And that's why we love the outdoors. That's why we come and do stuff like this, is because no matter where you go in the world, you're going to find somebody like. Well, good morning, everybody. We're all packed and ready. It's time to go hit the ocean.
Uncle Jacob here. Remember him? Yeah, you do.
Your destination is on the right.
There you go.
Hey man. Oh man.
Cold.
This is gonna be
Cold,
fun.
cold. Yeah, it'll be fun.
I'm
Nice ocean
going to
out
get
there.
some pot stickers. Ling ling. I'm stoked. I've never been out here, so this is the world's smallest harbor.
Natural harbor, yeah.
Nice.
So nothing was done to make the channel or the entrance. You know, they built this up for parking and whatnot
Right.
over the years, but nothing was done to the channel or anything there.
Well, there's one thing I love, and that is the ocean. So I'm just ready to be out there.
It'll be fun.
Feel the power. Ah, the great outdoors. Well, I brought plenty of snacks, everybody. Let's not anybody be worried about that. We got the cheese curds, pinwheels, dots, wraps, coffee, boat, guide, dog. But like I said before, I absolutely love going out on the ocean, and so we've been out recording the last few days with Addicted Fishing and Land Shark, of course. And if you guys haven't seen his channel, he has a really neat channel. Does a lot cooler stuff than I feel like I get to do. Gets to go out in the ocean. They live down in South Florida, and they travel all over the East Coast and obviously to the West Coast too.
Now the West Coast, huh?
Yep, now the West Coast.
Depot Bay, Oregon. I'm stoked.
This is cool. I've never gone out here. I've heard about this place my whole life. So of course I grew up in Oregon, obviously, and I've driven past this a million times. But I've always heard about how awesome the bottom fishing and salmon fishing, obviously, it can be out of this area. So it's a really neat experience. Jacob called us out of nowhere on the last day we were steelhead fishing and said, hey, come fish. These guys still had an extra day, and we decided, why not? Kind of have to at this point. So you said, that, what's the limit today? You said 2 lingcod and 5 rockfish.
Yep, lingcod have to be at least 22 inches.
And so these are black rockfish. The little,
Mostly, yeah.
we'll catch. You can catch a variety out of here, right? Just random ones that we can't keep and have to throw back.
Yeah, there's all sorts of different ones we can keep and stuff like that. But the area we're going to fish is mostly black rock.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless, we're wasting time. Let's get the camera guy in the boat. Let's go to the ocean.
Those are common murres right there. They can dive up to 600 feet down. They've been seen on oil rig cameras and stuff like that, cruising by chasing bait fish. So they're pretty cool bird. Penguins, Depot Bay.
Okay, so as Jacob was saying, we got to really use a method to fish this, and that is with going with the current and with the wind direction. So the wind's coming from the east today, which is off land. So we're gonna go in and let it blow us across the structure that we're gonna fish and drop these super cool looking baits down. This is probably the most elaborate thing I've ever used for rockfish and lingcod, but it's like my favorite color. I love a red head, and I love a wiggly body.
You got a little stinger rig, got a triple hook, single hook, and then your basic bottom rig.
So I'm just trying to do this, Jacob instructed, doing just this short little snappy motion. And a lot of it probably is to not get your tip wrapped with the line, and you stay right down there on the bottom. So you really, there's a lot of visibility in this water, right? It's pretty clear. So you don't necessarily have to be sitting there slamming it on the bottom. These fish are looking up and hunting and actually swimming around looking for bait. So short little snappy twitches ought to do it. Oh, there he is. Got him. Oh, came off. Son of a gun, he came off.
Oh no! That was taco.
Taco, burrito, chorito, chimichanga.
That was.
Oh, got him. Oh, yep. I got chalupa. Chalupa is on the line, guys. Fish number 1, chalupa. I've decided to do these fish honor and aim each one of them for the portion of dinner that they are going to be. Because we're having tacos, baby. The best fish tacos in the world. Oh, a little ling-ling. Ling-ling. Woohoo! Sweet, there it is. Look at how gnarly those things are.
Big old teeth in there. Don't stick your fingers in there.
Wowzer.
That's a perfect eating size right there.
Sweet.
So do these have a size limit?
22-inch minimum. This one's sitting right at 24, I bet you.
first one. So that is actually a lingcod. Once we get everything taken care of here, boats bouncing around, we'll give you a better look at this thing. We're gonna give it a quick measurement, see if it is a keeper.
23 3/4.
Nice, good, right there.
There you go, nice job.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a heavy one, brother. Yes. Yes.
Fish on, fish
Nice
on.
job, buddy.
Oh, there's the wing.
Nice.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
Yes. That a boy.
Go right here, right where my fingers are.
Oh, there is an Oregon, a Depot Bay dragon right there. Such a sick looking fish. The thing I love about these guys is their head and their mouth. They just look like the ultimate predator. Just gnarly looking fish.
Got him. Oh my God. Back for it, please. Got him. Got him. Got him.
Doubles.
On the swing, everyone. On the swing. That feels like another ling.
Can I hand you that?
That feels like a really good ling. The first one was ling ling. This one might be ling la. Oh yeah, baby. That's heavy. Man, he chased it down. I could feel him just like sitting there swapping at it, like swiping at it and hitting the lure while it's going across the bottom, and I just let it hang. Oh, I told you he swiped at it. Wah, wah, wah.
That happens a lot.
So do you think they're trying to kill the bait?
Yeah.
They're just going and hitting it and doing whatever? That one might have been.
He's too small, but
Yeah.
you can actually snag him, you can spear him, you can net him, do whatever you want in Oregon to keep him. If this was a keeper, we could have kept him.
Yeah.
But he's too small, so
Bye-bye.
back he goes.
Adios.
He's already back to the bottom.
Nice.
There you go.
You know that was on, Jacob, on the drop.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're on again. Doesn't feel as big as the other one. It's not,
no,
but
it's not.
it's still a ling. Ling ling.
These guys are aggressive. That herring's almost as big as he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, guys, so let's go look inshore. I'm gonna see if I can find any schools of rockfish in shallow and throw some smaller, lighter gear at them. If they're in here, it's a lot of fun. You'll find them literally top to bottom, chasing the jigs out of the water.
Oh, there's one.
Bad boy. Yeah.
On the swim bait. And you guys know how much I freak out over a jig bite.
Nice rockfish.
nice.
Black rockfish. Nice one.
I've never caught one of those before, I don't think. Is that a black rock?
Yep, this is a black
That is
rockfish.
such a beautiful one, dude. First rockfish in the boat, everybody. Those are my favorite eating fish in the entire world.
It's a typical Oregon coast black rockfish. This is the most common rockfish on the coast.
And that's a keeper?
Yes, it is. There's no size restriction, but that's a, you know, you just base it off of the size of the fish itself, of whether it's going to be worth keeping or not.
On the East Coast, we got snapper, grouper. This is basically.
Oh, lost him. Had one.
This is basically.
Got him.
Their...
Oh, we got it back.
Sorry. Had the double whammy. Here comes Taco Bell.
This is
Oh, another bass.
Yes, sir.
a snapper
Oh, look at the way he ate that, everybody.
or snapper yellow.
Taco Bell, first bass of the day. Absolute beauty. He's got some incredible colors on him. Almost a bluish color down his back. And I don't think he could have eaten that thing any further. Sweet. Thank you, Taco Bell. You're gonna go well paired with the flour tortilla. Well, squall number 2 blew us off the water, but we got enough for a meal. We both got one lingcods, we got 2 lingcod total, and 2 beautiful rockfish. There's no reason at all to freeze this fish and get it freezer burnt or anything, so we're gonna eat it all fresh tonight, have some delicious, delicious recipes ready to go.
Not at all. We got so much steelhead to take home, and that's what honestly being a responsible sportsman is. Take
True.
what you need, basically,
True.
at the end of the day.
Especially with a wild resource like this. There are a lot of rockfish in the ocean, but they still get overfished to a point, so it's good that we got what we needed, and now let's go get warm.
Yeah.
Whew. Bloody Mary time. Pinky's all the way out.
Yeah.
Ah, that's an issue. Oh. I'm drooling. I love chowder, everybody. Oh, nice chewy clams. All right, everybody. Due to the weather conditions, we're back into cooking Carnegie's kitchen instead of outside today. We dropped Victor and Brooke off at the airport on the way home. They're on the way back to sunny and warm Florida. And we're in the kitchen now, and we're gonna make my very favorite and the first ever on Stay Fishy fish taco. And I have a signature recipe that I'm gonna use here. Check it out. I think you're gonna really like it. Let's get to cooking. Okay, so I have my 2 different fish here, and I'm gonna make one nice little strip out of that back piece. That's gonna make one awesome taco. I'm gonna do the same thing with this side too. And we'll have a little leftover giblets here. And then this is my ling cod here. I'm gonna do the same thing. 2 nice big long strips. And we'll have our pile of snacky poos over here. So we got 4 beautiful pieces for tacos. And you can see the resemblance of those meat is pretty dang close. This might be a little bit lighter colored than this. I know this will be a little flakier than the rockfish, but the ling cod is hands down my favorite. So I'm just gonna go a very light garlic seasoning here. I'll go very light, because what I'm gonna do then is toss this in one of my very favorite ways to eat this. And that is instant potatoes. Flip it over, hit it from the back side. Then I'm taking my favorite roasted garlic and Parmesan baby red potatoes. Cut that open, add it to a bag here. And then we're gonna do the old shake and bake. The shake and bake is nonsense. Right into our toss we go. And the best part of all, should do it. You have this beautifully crusted piece of fish. And that nice little layer gets that good crisp to it. Those are instant potatoes, so they almost get that potato chip texture to them and adds a really nice crunch to the fish taco. So we'll let those sit in there for a little bit, let that stuff get tacky on them. Now we're gonna work on our innards of our taco. I just got a store-bought 3-color slaw. It's got the cabbage, it's got carrots, and it's got that little bit of purple cabbage in there. I'm gonna add onions, avocado, cilantro, and some tomatoes, and of course, not gonna forget the queso fresco, and that's gonna make it really good. Look at how colorful and nice that looks. You can add even some taco seasoning to this. That's kind of what I put that tapatio in there for, is kind of add that spice, a little bit of taco flavor to it. But you don't want to go too crazy on that sour cream, because you can always add it to the taco. But you can see it makes this really nice little slaw, nice salad that goes right on top of that fish taco once it's done. Give it a taste. Perfect. This queso fresco is a very interesting cheese. It's very light and fluffy, and it comes in a brick like this where you can just grab it, crumple it up, and it really goes on top of any sort of good Mexican dish. This one in particular is going to go really well with that slaw, and it will make it so I don't really have to even add any cheese. But I'm going to have a secret tortilla little recipe here for the cheese aspect, so let's get this cooking. So for my secret tortilla trick, I'm gonna put that cheese right in the bottom of the pan there. And this is a cool trick that my friend Life from Northwest Fishing Secrets showed me. If you guys have never seen that channel, go and check it out. He's another big channel just like Land Shark is. And be sure to comment below on some other YouTube collaborations that you want to see us do here on Stay Fishy. A lot of what we do is all out by ourselves, but I love traveling and I love being able to meet new people and work with other YouTubers out there that have really cool ideas and live in awesome places. So drop some comments below on who you'd like to see me work with out there, and be sure to leave comments and stuff in their videos saying that you guys want them to come hang out with me too. So be sure to do that for me, and let's get this thing going. Wow, look how nice that looks. Okay, we're gonna go with the rockfish first. A little bit smaller of the piece. Yummy, yummy, yummy. A little bit of avocado in there. I'm gonna mush that around. Got a nice little helping of my slaw in there. There it is, everybody. The most beautiful fish taco we have maybe ever made on Stay Fishy or Addicted. Let's go sit down and eat this. We're gonna eat this one, then we're gonna try the ling cod. I am drooling. Total fat kid moment here, everybody. Oh, that cheese is so nice and crispy in there. Here we go. Wow. There's so many layers of flavor. You get that crispy, kind of like, almost like fried taste of that cheese. Adds a whole different flavor. You can have that nice flaky, almost fresh tasting again from the fish. And then you have the tanginess of the slaw, a little bit of spice from the tapatio. The texture in that taco is unbelievable. Round two. Oh yeah? Looks about the same. But oddly enough, tastes completely different. That ling cod has a lot meatier texture to it. It's not as flaky and airy as that other fish is. A little bit more bold flavor to it, but very, very good nonetheless. That crispiness of that cheese and that flakiness of that potato that's on that fish makes this so good, almost refreshing to eat. Now that is the way to live, everybody. Being able to enjoy that fish fresh from the ocean, same day caught, really makes life that much better. I really hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. And we're going to be having some other adventures where I go down and I meet up with Jacob. We had some really cool ideas planned as we were talking while we were on the boat today. So I can't wait to get down on the coast. Be sure to comment below in the comments on this video on what you thought of this adventure and what ideas you have for more to come. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Be sure to be back here Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. next week for the next Stay Fishy adventure. You all stay fishy. We'll see you out there.